Let's talk about the future of your business operations. What if you could take all those repetitive, time-consuming tasks off your team's plate, the things that slow them down, and instead let them focus on what they do best, interacting with your guests and customers? Well, that's exactly the promise of Yuma Robotics. And we're not just talking about some robot that just moves things from point A to point B. No, this is a truly intelligent automation platform, and it is completely changing the game for modern businesses. So, over the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through exactly how it all works. First, we'll check out the command center that puts you in total control. Then we'll dive into something really cool, how the robot builds a perfect digital copy of its world. From there, we'll see how you can customize it for your specific needs, watch how it communicates like a real member of your team, and finally, we'll cover the built-in intelligence that makes this a system you can absolutely rely on. All right, so let's start with the heart of the entire Yuma Robotics system. This isn't just another piece of software. Think of it as your strategic command center. It gives you all the power you need to deploy, manage, and optimize your entire fleet of robots, all from one single, really intuitive dashboard. Okay, let's take a closer look right here. This screen, this is your central hub, and what's really great about it is how simple it makes everything. You see those options like New Client Deploy? That's designed to get you up and running in no time. But for your everyday operations, you've got your regular client portal. That's where you manage the whole fleet. It's one unified view that takes all the complexity of managing autonomous robots and just makes it a simple, streamlined process. So now that we've seen how easy it is to manage the robots, let's get into how they actually understand where they're going. It all starts with creating what we call a digital twin of your space. It's an ultra-precise virtual model that is the foundation for every single intelligent action the robot takes. Every great performance needs a stage, right? Well, think of your facility as the robot stage. And for a perfect performance, that stage needs to be mapped out perfectly. The robot's digital twin is that map, a perfect, dynamic replica of your environment that lets it navigate with flawless precision every single time. And this picture shows you exactly what we mean. A digital twin isn't just a basic floor plan of walls and doors. Oh no, it is a high-fidelity scan that captures the exact placement of furniture, the different surfaces, the whole unique layout of your space. This level of detail is absolutely crucial because it's what allows the robot to move with so much confidence and reliability. And here's the key takeaway. This technology wasn't designed for some sterile, empty warehouse. It was built for the complexity of your world. It knows how to handle busy lobbies, navigating around tables and chairs without a problem. It uses advanced sensors to deal with things that trip up other robots, like reflective glass or mirrors. It doesn't get confused. And it even scans the inside of elevators to make sure every trip between floors is perfectly smooth. Okay, so once that perfect digital map is built, that's when we get to unlock the true power of the Yuma system, customization. This is where you go from having a general-purpose robot to having a specialized member of your team, one that's perfectly tailored to your unique way of doing things. And we do this using a really powerful but super simple concept called points. Just think of points as digital instructions you place on the map. They're like building blocks you use to teach the robot exactly what to do, where to do it, and how you want it done. It gives you complete control to design everything from a simple package drop-off to a really sophisticated multi-step guest experience. Let's make this real. Just look at the precision on the left. You are defining the exact orientation and stopping distance for a delivery. And the interface on the right? It shows you just how simple it is. You just name the point, set a few parameters, and you're done. What does this mean for you? It means no more items left in the wrong spot. It's about guaranteed perfect placement that your staff and guests can count on. But this goes way beyond just deliveries. Imagine a guest walks into your lobby and the robot gracefully approaches to welcome them. That's what a welcome point does. You simply draw a line on the map, you can see it there on the left, and when someone crosses it, the robot starts a pre-programmed greeting. And as you can see on the right, setting this up is as easy as picking an option from a menu. You can literally create a memorable, high-tech guest experience in minutes. And what about one of the biggest headaches in automation, buildings with multiple floors? Well, the Yuma system solves this beautifully. Here, you can see someone defining points inside and outside the elevator. Then, using that simple menu on the right, you just tell the system which points go with which elevator. It's a really brilliant way to turn a super complex logistical challenge into a simple, repeatable, and totally reliable task. So we have a robot that can navigate with precision and carry out all these custom tasks. But its real value, its true potential, is unlocked when it starts communicating and integrating with your human team. And this is where Yuma Robotics really shines, becoming a true partner in your day-to-day operations. If we jump back to our central hub, you'll see it's way more than just a robot module. It's a fully integrated platform. It connects with your building's core systems, like the elevator controls we just talked about, and, this is critical, your telephone system. This integration is what transforms the robot from just a silent worker into a communicative member of the team. And this quote from the manual is a perfect example of what that integration makes possible. It describes a really common situation, right? A delivery is made, but the guest doesn't answer the door. So what happens? The robot doesn't just get stuck or fail the task. Nope. It recognizes the problem, it goes back to its station, and it proactively calls the front desk to let them know what happened. It doesn't just do tasks, it closes the loop. And this all brings us to our final and maybe most critical point: reliability. Because at the end of the day, what matters most is that you can trust your automation. Yuma Robotics is engineered not just to perform tasks, but to intelligently solve the little problems that pop up every day, giving you ultimate peace of mind. Let's just walk through that intelligent problem-solving loop one more time. So, step 1, the robot arrives to make a delivery. Step 2, for whatever reason, the guest doesn't collect the item. Okay, step 3, the system automatically cancels the task, and the robot returns to its base. And then step 4, the most important one. It calls your staff to let them know exactly what happened. See, this isn't a failed delivery. This is an intelligent, automated workflow that keeps your team in the loop and in control. So I'll leave you with this one thought. When you have a system that is this precise in its navigation, this flexible in how you can customize it, and this intelligent in its ability to communicate and solve problems all on its own, the question really isn't if you can automate, it's how much more your team can achieve when you finally do.